How's everyone doing today? It's Friday, it's Kids Piano. I'm so happy to be here today with you. It's been a really fun week playing Jingle Bells, but now is your chance to pass the song, okay? If you put in that practice time, we're gonna have a great time today, okay? All right, well, first thing that we're gonna do, of course, is if you don't mind sharing this video, it would really help me. Every single share reaches new people, and that way they know about me and my free lessons, okay? The next thing is of course, please subscribe on YouTube. You can search Izzy Chia and you'll find me in all of my crazy piano videos. The next thing is if you haven't joined our private Facebook group, it is called Encore Music Makers, and I would love to have you. We have so much fun in that group. People post videos, I give tips and tricks, and we really help each other out by creating a very positive piano environment. And the last thing, of course, is I am actually on a platform called Patreon. And Patreon is an easy way for creators and creative people like myself to collect donations on a regular basis. I have different tiers available from $5 a month all the way up to $50 a month if you're finding that these piano lessons have been fun and exciting and you're discovering new amazing things that you can do. Consider supporting me on Patreon. All right, so that's it. Let's see if we can get to that Jingle Bells, okay? Let's make some magic happen, okay? And if you're watching live, go ahead and comment so I know you're there, okay? Hi, everyone. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Aubrey. Hi, Varsha. All right, so let's open our lesson books, okay? This is the one with the piano on the front. Okay, we are going to be on page 33, okay? There it is, the magical Jingle Bells. All right, go ahead and open up those books, okay? We are here in Jingle Bells. Remember, this is a 4/4 time song in G position, okay? We're gonna play nice and forte, all right? I'm gonna take it a pretty good tempo, that way you guys can try and keep up as best as you can. Remember those intervals jumping in the right hand, okay? See if you can keep up with me, okay? I'm gonna switch to piano view. Let's do it, guys. All right, so I am here in piano view. Let's see if I can find my G position to start, okay? So I have my right hand thumb on C. I'm actually gonna put the right hand thumb, finger 1 on G now and fan out those fingers, okay? I have my left hand in C position, okay? But I'm gonna actually put my left hand finger 1 thumb where my finger 4 is right now on that D. And I'll fan out those fingers, okay? Take a deep breath, this is gonna be awesome. All right, I'm gonna count off, everybody. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. 2. 2, all the way to D. Awesome, let's do line 3. Great. Wonderful. 2, 3, 4. How did you do? Did you get through it? That's so exciting. Oh my goodness, I am proud of all of you. What a fantastic job you did on Jingle Bells. Are you feeling a cheer coming on? I'm feeling a cheer coming on. You know what? I'm kind of feeling like we should do the cha-cha-cha. It's been so long since we've done it. I think the last time we did the cha-cha-cha was in the spring. Let's do some cha-cha-cha, but I think we gotta make it like a 2-second party with the cha-cha-cha, okay? Let's do it. A 2-second party. You ready? 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Oh yeah, that felt pretty good. All right, you guys did amazing. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Good, I'm seeing everybody's comments down here. Hey Claire, hey Charlie. Yeah, you guys did fantastic. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You have officially passed Jingle Bells, okay? Very good. Okay, well that's wonderful. You know, and I'm glad we only had that one song for last week because it was a hard one, right? I know some of you guys have been commenting like that Jingle Bells was a hard song, right? If you find that you aren't happy with your performance today, you can keep practicing it, of course. And when you're ready for me to check it, you just post your video in the group, okay? All right, let's see if we can turn the page because we're going to get some new music today, okay? I want you to turn the page to 34, okay? Page 34. This is what it looks like. There you go. All right. So on page 34, we have 2 blue boxes, and I have to talk to them about them. I have to talk to you about them because there's some interesting stuff going on there, okay? The first blue box has something written on the top. It says, incomplete measure. I wonder what that means. If you saw my little picture that I posted as a teaser, that means that we're going to actually have a measure at the beginning of your song that's missing a beat. So that's why I have my magnifying glass. Ooh, right? It's missing a beat. So we have to find the missing beat, okay? Now there's a clue, all right? Let's take a look. If you look at the beginning of this song called A Friend Like You, we notice that our time signature is 4/4 time, right? And that means that we're going to have 4 beats in the measure. But I want you to count the number of beats at the beginning of this song. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 beats at the beginning of this song, but it's supposed to be 4, right? That's why I have my magnifying glass. I want you to look at the end of the song, okay? The very last measure. I have my magnifier. You don't necessarily need a magnifier, but I just think it's fun. I'm looking at the end here. I'm looking at the end. The last measure only has 1 beat. That's amazing. Kind of. If you think about it, what is 1 plus 3? Well, Miss Izzy, hello. It's 4, right? And how many beats were we supposed to have in a measure? 4, right? So when you have that repeat sign at the end of this song, it's going to add up to 4 beats, okay? There it is. You've solved the mystery. You found the missing beat, okay? Now that is a very long and fun explanation of incomplete measures, okay? We also had another blue box on this page, and it's a new rest, right? We had learned about something called a whole rest, right? Do you remember the whole rest? Yeah, it kind of looks like an upside down top hat, right? Well, the half rest is like a right side up top hat, right? It's like as if I put a hat on my head, right? It only gets 2 beats of silence, okay? So it's kind of like a half note, right? 2 beats of silence, 2 beats of a note, right? So when you see the half rest, it's 2 beats of silence, okay? All right. Now, looking at the new song here, let's talk about it. Our new song here is called A Friend Like You. Okay, it begins with those incomplete measures, right? Incomplete measures. It's actually going to be in G position, right? So the G position we did for Jingle Bells is the same position, okay? And we're going to play through it. It's got some slurs. It's got some ties, okay? The left hand is playing harmonic fifths, fourths, thirds, and seconds. So we've got a lot of chords going on, okay? I'm going to play A Friend Like You, and I want you to follow along listening and follow along with your finger as I play, okay? I will do the repeat, so listen carefully. I'll switch to piano view so you can watch, okay? Ooh, you super smart sleuths, you're doing amazing. All right, so I'm going to find that G position, okay? I fanned out my right hand fingers, and then I fanned out those fingers in the left hand, and I am in my G position. Remember, because it only begins with 3 beats, my count off is going to sound a little bit funny. So just listen carefully, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That was pretty good. All right. So A Friend Like You, doesn't it sound a little more complicated? It's a little bit tricky, okay? So what I want you to do for this week's practice on this song is practice it hands apart to start, okay? So just learn the right hand by itself with those slurs and ties, and then learn your left hand, okay? When you feel comfortable, maybe by Wednesday of next week, try to put hands together slowly, okay? Remember, we're going to go over all those tricky spots on our practice with me on Monday, okay? Let's run through A Friend Like You once more, and I'm just going to play the right hand once by itself, saying my finger numbers, okay? Listen carefully and see if you can play along. Okie dokie. All right, so I'm going to find that spot. We have our G position, and I'm just going to do the right hand this time, okay? Starting with the finger 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 5, 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 4, tie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, tie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, tie. 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, tie. And then it repeats, right? Very good. Very, very good. Okay. So that's what I mean. Taking it hands apart is probably the best way to learn this song. Okay. Now let's see if we can try the left hand. Okay. If you're getting really good at your intervals, your harmonic intervals, you're going to love this song. Okay. Let's see if we can play through the left hand this time. Okay. I'll switch to piano view. Okie dokie. Everybody in G position for the left hand. All right, I have my left hand thumb on D below middle C, way down below. All right. I'm going to count off. It's going to sound kind of funny because there's a lot of rests in here, huh? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5th, 4th, 3rd, 3, 4. Fourth, third, second, third, fourth. 2, 3, 4. Fourth, third, second, third, fourth. 2, 3, 4. Fifth, fourth, third, fourth, fifth. Wow, that was awesome. Hey, you guys are doing such a good job, okay? So keep that in mind as you're practicing this song. Make it hands apart to start, okay? When we get to practice with me on Monday, we're going to really work on those tricky spots because I know it can be hard with the ties and the chords coming in, okay? Feeling good? Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good. You can comment too. I see all of the emojis that you guys are leaving. Okay? Now, we're going to learn a second song today, okay? And it is such a cool song. All right, look at 35, page 35 in your lesson book. This is what it's called. Horse Sense. Ooh, I love this song. It is so good. Okay, so with Horse Sense, we do have another blue box. Isn't it crazy? Like, we're learning so much cool stuff today. It is a good blue box, too. I'll tell you that. It says new dynamic signs. That's so cool. Okay, do you see those things in there? They look like hairpins or scissors or little alligators. They're pretty cool. They have some funny Italian names too. If you see this one, where it starts small and it gets big, this one's called crescendo. Can you say that? Crescendo. It's a fabulous word. It means start playing piano. But little by little, as you're getting to the other side, you're going to get forte by the end of it, okay? Can you do that? Yeah, you can totally do that, okay? Now, look at the other one. It's upside down, right? Look! It starts big, right? Yeah, so that means you're going to start forte. And this one's actually called diminuendo. Ooh, that's a really big, hard, fancy word. Okay, try that one. Diminuendo. Yeah, isn't that like crazy? Diminuendo. So you're going to start forte, but then little by little, you're going to go softer and softer until you end piano. Okay, can you do that? You can totally do that. Okay, that's really cool. So we have crescendo, and then we have diminuendo, and they're just like awesome together, okay? Looking at this song here called Horse Sense, which I love, it's actually in C position. Do you remember our good friend C position? That's kind of like our home base, right? Let's see how Horse Sense goes. It's a 4-line song, okay? So it's not like it's a short song, but it's not terribly difficult. It's just the right amount of hard, okay? I'm going to switch to piano view, and we're going to talk a little bit about it, okay? We have 3/4 time. It also has an incomplete measure to start, but luckily it's in C position. So I'm going to play through it one time, no repeat, and I want you to listen and follow, okay? All right, let's switch to piano view. Okay, wonderful. So, we already know where C position is, right? I've got my right hand thumb on middle C. Count down 1, 2, 3, and there is my left hand thumb on G below middle C, okay? This one says start forte, okay? So I'm going to play through it. Listen carefully. 1, 2, 3, play now. E, a little bit louder, D, E up to F, E, F up to G with the fifth, wonderful. C, up to E, up to G, G down to E, down to C, D, E, getting softer, down to C, okay, so that was horse sense, okay? Shake out those hands. That was a little bit tricky, right? We might have to spend some time working on it hands apart, right? So let's see the right hand to start, because that's where the melody is living, right? It's got melodic intervals, seconds, thirds, all kinds of fun things going on, right? Just starting with the right hand, I'm going to go through the whole song, the right hand only, and I'm going to say my finger numbers, okay? Notice also the dynamics and how it changes, right? We have a big crescendo on line 3, and then a mini diminuendo at the very end, okay? It's getting exciting, okay? Let's switch to the piano view, and let's do our right hand only, starting in C position. All right, we're going to start forte. I'm going to say my finger numbers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, play now. 1, 1, 3, 5, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, hold. 1, 1, 3, 5, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Piano. 1, 2, 1, 2, up to 3, 2, 3, getting louder. 4, 3, 4, up to 5. Hold. 1, 1, 3, 5, 5, 3, 1, 2, getting softer, 2, down to 1, 2. Wow, so how did that go? That was a little bit better, right? Because we could focus just on the right hand, right? But you know what makes this song hard? The dynamics. Making sure we remember when it says forte. Making sure we remember when it says piano. They're just throwing all kinds of crazy stuff at us, aren't they? But you can handle it, right? It's just going to take some focus, right? And practice. And just playing it a lot of different times, right? You can use a music dice, right? Like I always have my music dice here. There it is. Or you could, build yourself a taco or a baked potato. We haven't even done a baked potato yet. Maybe we'll do that on Monday. That sounds like a delicious lunch. Yeah, just think of something that you can build, a cupcake, pancakes, waffles, whatever, something fun and delicious that'll help you get through your song, okay? And pull out those tricky spots and you can work on them, okay? Now, let's take a look at the left hand, okay? It's not too hard because we've got like thirds and seconds, the occasional fourth and fifth, okay? But we do have tied notes, okay? So make a note of that. If you see that third and you see that it's tied to another third with the same notes, you just hold it for the full value, okay? Let's give the left hand a try. Okie dokie. All right, I've said okie dokie a lot today. I like that word. That's fun. Okay, so I have my left hand in C position. I have that left hand finger 1 thumb on G below middle C. And then I have my finger 3 on E. And it looks like that first chord is a tie. Okay? I'm going to count off. See if you can play with me, okay? 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. 2, 3 with the tie. 2, 3. Now to a second. 2, 3. Back to a third. 2, rest. Third. 2, 3 with the tie. 2, 3. to a second, 2, 3, back to a third, 2, rest. Now it's piano. Second, 2, 3, to a third, a little bit louder, 3, to a fourth, even louder, 2, 3, up to a fifth, 2, rest, third, 2, 3, and tie, 2, 3, with the second, 2, getting softer to a third, 2, and there it is. That is awesome! My goodness gracious! I like the left hand of this song because it's kind of like background music to the cool stuff that the right hand is doing. And I like the tied notes. It gives it something different, right? Sometimes an audience's ear is expecting you to play a note or a chord, and then you surprise them and you don't play it. And they're like, whoa, that was interesting and cool. Keep that up, okay? When we get to our practice with me on Monday, it's going to be sounding even better, okay? Now, the dynamics were the hard part of this song, right? Trying to remember that it's supposed to be piano and then get louder gradually. That is going to be something that you're going to have to work on, okay? I like to think of it as every beat or every 2 beats, I'm playing it a little bit louder, right? Little bits here and there. And by the time you get to the end of the crescendo, it's like mega loud, right? And I know you can do that. Yes, ooh, I love all the emojis. Thank you, everybody. We've had such a fun time today, haven't we? All right, well, those are going to be your 2 songs for this week, okay? A Friend Like You on page 34 and Horse Sense on page 35, okay? A little challenge this week, okay? 2 songs, but you can do them, all right? Now, everybody pull out your theory book, okay? Ooh, with the magician on front. Woohoo! Here we go. All right, so if you can pull out your theory book, we're going to turn to page 26, okay? 26. All right, so if you look on 26, you see a section called Incomplete Measure. And then you see some pony songs at the bottom, okay? Now this page is really good because it's teaching us about those incomplete measures. Ooh, super sleuth, right? We're looking for those measures and those beats, right, that are missing. So work on those in your theory book, okay? We're also going to do page 27, okay? Page 27 is great because it's just a review of our rests, right? Yes. Those rests are cool because now we know 3 different kinds of rests, right? Do you remember the 3? We had our quarter rest, we had our half rest, which we learned today, and our whole rest, okay? Here's what that page looks like. Here's page 27. And you're going to do some musical math, okay? Amazing. Y'all are doing so well. My goodness. Now remember, you can always post in the private group, okay? If something's tricky or something's hard. You just type a question and you can ask me, right? Or you can record a video question. And you can play something a little bit on the piano that's giving you trouble. I'm always on there, okay? You just ping me and I will be there to help, okay? All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to piano today. We had a good time, didn't we? We got a lot done, too. That's the amazing part. You know, these piano lessons go by so quickly, and you don't even realize, like, how much we learn in 30 minutes, right? It's pretty cool. So I just want to give you a quick reminder. I am on Patreon, right? If you think that you're ready to go ahead and take that next level of commitment in supporting me in these lessons that I'm bringing, consider joining Patreon, okay? Again, I mentioned this is a platform for creative people like myself to collect an income that's a little bit steadier than the occasional donation here and there. I have different tiers you can sign up for. You can sign up for something as low as $5 a month or all the way up to $50 a month. Again, these are full piano lessons that I'm offering. These are the exact same lessons that your child would be receiving if they were in my private studio. I make it as fun as possible and I make it as engaging as I can. So if you want to help, I would really appreciate it. All right, thank you for letting me say that. Now, of course, we end every music lesson with a music quote. So today's music quote is pretty special. It comes from the German composer Robert Schumann. And this is what he says, okay? To send light into the darkness of men's hearts, such is the duty of an artist. Yes. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Yeah, so like if people are having bad thoughts or they're just mean or they're just not nice, music has the power to change how they feel, right? It's pretty magical and pretty strong. Like imagine like hearing some music that can turn your mood from angry to at peace. That's really amazing. Now think about that, right? If someone's in a bad mood, if you turn on a really cool song or something that helps them calm down, that's the power of music, right? Just like turning on a song can make you extra happy, right? It's so much fun to be a musician. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that music quote today from Robert Schumann. Thanks again for tuning into piano today. It's always a pleasure of mine to join you guys. I'm happy to do this every week. I hope to see you in the private group, okay? Send in your requests and I can actually meet some of you guys, okay? I'll see you later. Bye.